Good morning and welcome to our virtual service. My name is Reverend James Parker, and it's just such a pleasure to be with you here today. Well, I want to get started by welcoming and greeting our newcomers. Thank you for visiting us and coming into our family. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and keep coming back. We love having you. Well, we have a lot to cover today. My lesson title today is True Happiness Part 1. And this lesson is meant to uplift, to bring you into a new awareness, a new level of peace, prosperity, love, and happiness. Well, think about it. True happiness. Everyone wants it, but few claim to possess it. And even fewer still hold on to it. This is because the true happiness that we've come to know is extremely different from what it really is. True happiness comes from within. Yet, it's common these days for a lot of people to simply look for their happiness or search for it, not within, but outside of themselves, in other people and in worldly and material things. Oftentimes, we assume that things such as a good job, more money, relationships, a more youthful look, and other things will give us the happiness that we've been searching for. But the truth is, we can only find happiness by looking within ourselves and then learning to be ourselves' best friend. Just love yourself and be happy. Even if our experiences of happiness sometimes appear from some outer source or event, the true happiness we desire comes from within. There's a Tibetan proverb that says, seeking happiness outside of ourselves is like waiting for sunshine in a cave facing north. Like waiting for sunshine in a cave facing north. We will never find true happiness looking outside of ourselves. And we have to come to understand that happiness comes to us within because we are the providers of our thoughts and feelings. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. Think about the fact that our thoughts are the consequence of our reaction to various events that have happened in our lives. When we are content or at peace within, our minds and bodies can reach a higher level of happiness. However, when we're having challenges, our reaction to those challenges will influence our state of mind and usually leave us with unhappiness. Every day and every moment, we must allow ourselves to come into the understanding that we are determining our state of mind based on our feelings and thinking. If we truly want to live a life of happiness, then we must work at being happy every day. And also, we need to discover the things that make us unhappy and seek to avoid them. While many people try to look for happiness in wealth, career, money, success, we have to understand that happiness is something that we choose for ourselves. It is a choice, not a destination. It's the way we live our lives. We need to realize that happiness through money and material things is an illusion. It's temporary. It's a conditioned response. Having things is not real happiness. It's just pleasure. If we chase happiness through money and material things, our pursuit of happiness will never end. We'll remain in a vicious cycle of wanting more and more and never getting what we truly desire. I mean, think about it. In our society today, big companies want nothing more than to make us feel like our happiness is dependent on the products they provide. The media bombards us daily with commercials connecting our happiness with what they sell. They want us to believe, or they're trying to make us believe, that through money we can pursue perfect happiness in material things. This is textbook programming and conditioning, and it's far from our truth. In the Buddhist tradition of Mahayana, the perfect wisdom or the great armor of the Bodhisattva It is said, if freed from the notion of things, one courses in peace. That is the true practice of wisdom and happiness, the highest perfection. We have to rid ourselves of the notion that material and worldly things are going to bring us happiness. So then, what can we do to create more happiness in our lives? Benjamin Franklin said it best. Happiness is more about your inner disposition than your outer circumstances. Here's what I do to create happiness. If I am going through something, I realize that I need to bring myself back to my center. When I bring myself back to my center, I find that I'm at peace with myself. When I'm at peace with myself, I'm in harmony with my surroundings, and that's when that's when my happiness is at its highest. What do I mean by when I am at peace with myself? Well, when I'm at peace with myself basically means that I don't have any negative thoughts or emotions disturbing my serenity. If I am feeling or having negative thoughts, one thing is for sure, I don't feel good. And if I don't feel good within, I can't be happy within. This is all about peace of mind, peace in our lives, peace coming forth in a new way. The book of Job says, be at peace and good will come to you. This is our way of bringing joy and love and prosperity and happiness into our life. Simply be at peace. Dada Vaswani said, happiness, true happiness, is an inner quality. It's a state of mind. If your mind is at peace, then you are happy. If you have everything the world can give, pleasure, possessions, and power, but lack peace of mind, you will never be happy. If you lack peace of mind, you can never be happy. Here are a couple of ways, a couple of steps that you can take to create happiness in your life. Number one, empty yourself from all negativity. If we are determined to be happy, then we must free our minds and bodies of all negativity. Remember, there is no negativity on earth. It's our thinking that makes it that way. We must rid ourselves of fear, frustration, tension, ego, hatred, anger, stress, and all the things that have come forth from our past life and experiences. Are you with me? Number two, we have to fill ourselves with positivity. After we have emptied out from the negativity, the next step is to fill ourselves with as much positive energy as we can. Fill yourself with hope, kindness, compassion, with positive feelings, with gratitude, with peace, with desire and love. Fill yourself with all the attributes of this wonderful life that we have. So then, what do? We empty out from all negativity. We turn away from the ego. We let go and we let God bring forth the perfect expression, and we remove ourselves from any worldly influences or cravings. But then we filled ourselves with positive energy. We began to see the goodness working in our lives and through and as us. And then we strive to be at peace with everything and everyone. Here are a few more things you can do to create happiness in your life. Let's look at the video. Aristotle said, happiness depends upon ourselves. Friends, you are responsible for your own happiness. I'm going to say that again. You are responsible for your own happiness. It's time to begin to discern where your truth lies. For you to come into right relation with the Spirit within. The power is right there within you. When you crave things or pursue them at the expense of everything that matters, you are perpetuating unhappiness. When you chase money, relationship, security, prestige, power, and any outer attachments above all else, you are allowing yourself to miss out on the best of you. When you blame others for your unhappiness or challenges, when you hold on to resentments, grievances, or unforgiveness, when you unconsciously separate yourself from the Spirit within, remember that as you point one finger out, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Get back on track. Begin today. Listen, the Dalai Lama said, happiness is not a ready-made thing. It comes from your own actions. Real and genuine happiness can be yours today if you're willing to look within and take action. Simply work every day to be happy and then give with all your heart. Be a happy giver. Be in a good habit of happiness. Then you'll have a reason to be happy and just be happy. Are you willing to do this with me today? Well, thank you all, and God bless you.